to hit refresh 10 million times, but there we go. Looks good, I think. I'm gonna start in the lighthouse. Play this chapter, sure. You heard wrong. You heard incorrectly. There will be no Witcher 2.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore.
Let me know if this is too loud.
This year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
Or am I supposed to hit this? Whoa. I like this sky. Yeah, if it's not loud enough or too loud, this I rely on you guys to tell me. It's very easy to adjust volume, so. And since I'm wearing a headset, I can make it louder for myself without affecting the stream. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything specific, so I'm just going into this house. God, I hope this isn't one of those games where stuff jumps out at you and makes me scream. I really, really am not in the mood for that. Oh God, I have to be patient. We're in trouble. Oh. What is this? That's odd, whatever. That looks like it's raspberries, maybe? I don't know. StarCraft 2? No. I probably will never play that, I'm sorry. Unlikely. What was the point of going into this house? I have not done anything in here. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I want to go up there. How do I go up there? Maybe I can use something as a ladder. Oh, wait. Wait, what is that? That looks like some sort of chemistry molecule formula, like carbon, oxygen, hydrogen. Huh. Zenith is a mod, that is correct. He's my Danish mod. I think you're the only Danish mod. A Hebridean history. Oh, if I hold down the left mouse button, it zooms in. I like the ocean sounds, very nice. I think I'm supposed to go up that staircase, except I'm not sure how. Hi, MP! Oh, there's something up here too. I can go up or I can go down. Let's try down first. What do you mean banning the trolls, frankly? You're scaring me. What have you done? You think I'm going to get trolls for Dear Esther? This seems like a very mature game. I don't see 12-year-olds liking this game. And how's the lag, Take? Is this even working for you? A lot of people troll this game. Are you serious? Why? Why do they troll this game? I don't understand. This doesn't seem like the type of game that you would enjoy trolling. But I've never played this game, so maybe I don't know why yet. Yeah, try reloading. That's a good idea if you're lagging. This is supposed to have a storyline, so and I'm a character. I'm role-playing, so yes, technically it's an RPG.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
It's very philosophical. I'm waiting for the fabric of life to unravel. I think this is like going to be in first person the whole time. That's what I read. So I'll never see my actual character. Like, I can't scroll out like in some games, you know. Ooh. They like their chamber music. Kind of cello. I think that's one of those big bass ones too, I can hear. Okay. Can I drown?
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
I went in the water and it brought me back to the shore. And there was a voice that said, "Come back," in a whisper. Did you guys catch that? And what is this symbol? That looks like a 4 and I don't know. Maybe a man being impaled. I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might want to put on headphones for this game because I have the sound set to headphone mode. I Face Eater because I thought it might be better, more ambient, like when you do ASMR, like headphones are better, kind of, because I thought maybe there might be some difference between the left and right side. So I'm wearing headphones for this stream, and I have it set on headphone mode. So please partake in headphones if you feel like you might benefit from that too. I'll try not to scream in your ears if something jumps out at me, but I can't promise anything. Okay, there's no point going there. I thought I could go on the rocks. I'm doing well. I've got my coffee and I'm playing a new game. It's very atmospheric. I like the whole ocean backdrop. It's been a while since I've seen an ocean. Ooh. Found something. I can't pick it up though. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to pick up things or not. Hold on, I want to ask. Alright, let's resume the game. I don't think Take is seeing this stream. That makes me sad. Alright. I wonder if I can get up on these rocks here, like from this side. Let me try to go around. No. Oh. Well, no, cannot do that. Oh, you're posting my PC specs. Oh, Face was asking. Oh my god, MP, were you there for the Siberia streams? I wasn't sure. I can never remember at what point people join my streams because I stream so many freaking games. I can't keep track. Like, that's why I had to make that Tumblr post about all the games I stream because I couldn't remember every time somebody asked me. But yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic because, okay, spoiler alert for Siberia. Just close your ears if you don't want to hear the ending. But Siberia 1, you don't even see the mammoths. Siberia 2, you see the goddamn thing, but you don't get to ride it. The old man rides it. I was disappointed. Well, I'm hoping this game will get more interesting as I unlock the storyline. So that's why I'm talking a lot now to keep you entertained.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape.
This is Dear Esther.
It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Have you ever seen Dear Esther Chainsaw? This is my first time playing, so I don't know what's going on. You will be amused as I try to figure this out, hopefully. Or maybe bored, I don't know. Hopefully the first one, not the latter. No, you walk around finding the pixels on every screen. And then after many hours of this, you find a mammoth.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Okay, it looks like I was on some boat with medicine, and there appears to be some sort of illness on this island. Okay, cool. And there was a molecule written in chalk. I wonder if that was like for the medication or something related to the illness. So this path split into two. I like this I don't know what this is that's growing. This flower? Well, that looks like it's lavender, but I don't know what the orange stuff is. I don't know that flower.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
He's very cryptic. Oh, look at the light. That's kind of cool. Okay. There seems to be a shipwreck up ahead. Maybe I can go investigate that.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Whoa. How do I get over there? I have to be careful not to drown. He does make a lot of references to religion, yeah. I don't think it is. I doubt that it is space. I think it's just their cultural references. I wouldn't feel offended if you are. I don't want to go into that murky water because then I'll pass out and it'll put me somewhere else. But I want to get to the boat. Unless it puts me on the boat, I'll take a risk.
Come back.
No. I guess I'm going in this cave.
I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
There's that. I think it's a formula for some life form. It's got 2 carbons. There appears to be some sort of luminescent paint here. I'm not sure where this came from. But he talked about luminescence in one of his speeches. Hi, Sushi. What's over here? And more. Oh, this is the paint. Ah, I see. So he's painting this. Somebody painted this with those cans. I assume I did. Luminous paint. Premium plus. Longer lasting. Ah, okay. No spoilers. Well, I don't have a gun on me, so... Or a weapon of any type, actually. Is this really a dead end? It really is. I have no weapons. There we go. All I have is a flashlight. Maybe I can bash their heads in with the flashlight. Alright, I think I can go up on this side now. I never played Myst, but I like the music from Myst.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion.
Ah, somebody says there's some sort of MLG event, and that's the reason people are having problems viewing streams this weekend.
And seems to have evaded it completely.
Or Take said that. Oops, not somebody. This is like Stonehenge. Well, not really. It's just a bunch of stones in a circle and some books. They are throttling non-partnered streams. So I am being throttled. I don't know. Units 3 chemistry. So there is some chemistry going on here. I knew it. Question is, why is there chemistry painted with bioluminescent paint? Or just luminescent paint, sorry, on rocks? That is strange. But I'm gonna go down this road here. Whoa. Oh, it's just loading something.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet pulled ashore.
Oh, I didn't know I could have been moving that whole time. So this is a British guy, obviously. He's driving on the M5 from Bristol. Do I have any British viewers here today? Most of my knowledge of British roads comes from Top Gear, the TV show. It's probably not a good source. They're kind of crazy. I would like to vacation here so far. I see nothing wrong with this place. It's kind of cool, you know? Nice little abandoned beaches. I'd have to fix up that shack, you know, make that bathroom usable. I'm trying to see how I can get up into this ship here. Probably over here. I can't jump. You know, the no internet would kind of suck, but I think I would get used to that lifestyle. You'd have to make your own entertainment. I don't know if I can get onto this ship. I'd like to if I can. There's more wreckage over there. Let's take a look. And hey, you can't drown here. Anytime I start drowning, it sends me back to the shore. That's a benefit.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
A hole in the bottom of the boat, huh? Let's investigate. How could I get up there? Oh. No. No. Oh. Hi, QB. Let's see if I can get into the water somehow. Oh, I see the hole. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. I see the hole. But how do I get inside there? Huh. Can't get in the water from here. Maybe other side. Let's try over there. Hi, termites. Hi, new router. Yes, it's not Borderlands. Now I see that I can get inside this boat through a hole. Problem is, I don't know how to get to the water line. Probably the other side. What's in here? A lot of packages. What's in here? Nothing. Wait. The wind sounds different inside this cargo container. That's cool. Is there a sprint button in this game? I've been trying to figure that out. I don't see a sprint button. Let's see. Okay. Because I have been fantasizing about sprinting myself. I don't know how to get into that water. Damn it. I don't think I can. No, that's like speed reading, new router. No, I haven't been playing Skyrim. I finished all the DLCs, but I have not finished the main storyline. You know, they showed a hole and they gave a hint that I have to go into the hole in the boat. But then
I've begun to wonder if Donnelly's voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented. How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock? Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
No, there's other things that stop us. I don't know what it is, but something is preventing me from being... Kill a troll on Legendary and you'll be impressed. I know, it's going to be Redguard. That's the new Skyrim DLC. I need to get in there. I don't know how. Can't jump. Why can't it let me get on top of that? Surely I could do it. That's what everybody is waiting for, is Game of the Year. lot of people waiting for that. I'm not sure. Is there a map mode? No. I want to get in the water. Damn it. I'm gonna try to get into this water again. Follow the shipping crates. I was over here already. It was a dead end. Oh wait, what's this? Ah. It's pointing over there. Maybe I need to try harder to get up here. No. Fail.
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk. It appears that I'm supposed to go down this path, I think. I hope this isn't where I came from. It did invoke more talk from my character, so seems right. No? Guess this is not right. I'm walking around on my giant kidney stone island. Yes, that's correct, Zenith. You have solved the mystery of Dear Esther. We can now go home now. I know. There was one path that was a dead end and one that wasn't. So let's go to the one that wasn't. You know, what I find is helpful for those of you deciding whether to get a laptop or a PC is get a cheap laptop for your Facebook, your Twitter, your travel stuff, and invest a lot of money in your PC for your gaming. Unless you're spending a lot of time traveling and you really want to game on your laptop.
because you do get more out of a PC money-wise for gaming than you do out of a laptop. You're paying for the compartmentalization of everything. The miniature pieces. God, this sucks. I wish I could just jump into that water. I don't know if this is the dead end. Damn it. I thought there was another path. There is, I think. I'm already stuck. It's only been like an hour and I'm already stuck. Didn't take that long. I don't know what to do. No, no. I managed to get stuck. Maybe I can get up there. No. You can do Facebook on an Xbox now. They have Bing, the web browser, works on Xbox. See, this ship is, I think, my solution, but I don't know how to get in that damn water. I really don't know. I just want to drown myself in this shallow pool. Why can't I climb this rope? I am so stuck. I don't Facebook on an Xbox. My roommate owns an Xbox, and I saw that they added the ability to browse the internet on it. I do not have Xbox Gold. My roommate has that because he has Netflix on the Xbox, but we're considering getting some sort of other device because it is expensive to pay $60 a year. Actually, that's not what we pay though, New Rooter. Amazon sometimes and Target and Best Buy, they have deals on those Xbox cards for your yearly membership. So I don't think a lot of people pay $60. You can usually get it much cheaper. And they give you free gaming points and stuff for buying games. Oh, come on, let me just go. I'm being tortured by this game. It's just invisible walls everywhere. I don't know where to go. Yes, give me a hint, Frank. I'm fed up with this. Just tell me what to do. Hint away. I'm waiting for your hints. You might have to be more blatant than just a hint. I hate Facebook, by the way. I never liked it at any point, even when it was popular. Follow the paths leading to the light. Oh, why did your hint have to be so cryptic? Was a error on that rock. I saw that, but I couldn't go up. There was an invisible wall. I'm not sure what light you mean. Tom is on MySpace, I thought. I never got into MySpace either. I tried it for like all of 2 seconds. Oh, wait, there's a light up there. I see a light.
What charnel house lies at the foot of this abyss?
Oh my god.
How many dead shepherds could fill this hole?
I want to jump in there. Ready? Whee!
Come back.
I can't die? I can't die, guys. I'm going to take every opportunity I can to try to kill myself.
I've begun to climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
Ooh, medical stuff. Hypodermic, a pan for blood and vomit, some bandage scissors, those like ones for cutting stuff, medical gauze and stuff, tweezers, more needles. Okay, this is getting more interesting now. They are. This music is totally motivating me to walk up this hill. It's telling me something interesting may happen. Now, I don't know if I should stay on the path or maybe look around a little. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Whoa, whoa.
Come back.
Accidental death. Let's try this
I've
again.
begun to climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
I do not know, Kyubi.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Right, I've come across a cottage, a stone cottage that belonged to a Norwegian goat herder
3
who died.
cormorants seen at dusk. They did not land. This house built of stone, built by a long-dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
This looks like an ultrasound of a baby. You can see like the head on the far right side, I think. Oh, whatever. Some broken eggs and some sheet music. Well, what would you call it? If it's not an RPG in your opinion, what would you label the game, QB? I think I'm gonna die here, but oh no, there's a path. I do have a flashlight. It comes out automatically. Don't want to die. Let's see if I can make this. Yes, I can. I know I'm supposed to follow the light.
What to make of Donnelly? The laudanum and the syphilis?
Ooh.
It is clearly not how he began, but I've been unable to discover if the former was a result of his visiting the island or the force that drove him here. For the syphilis, a drunk driver smashing his insides into a pulp as he stumbled these paths, I can only offer my empathy. We're all victims of our age. My disease is the internal combustion engine and the cheap fermentation of yeast.
This guy is quite a poet. Well, do you want me to change my stream title? Do you think I'm being dishonest? I didn't really know it was going to be like this. I want to go down there. When I posted that title, FYI. So I could change it if you feel like it's a problem for you that I use that terminology. Yeah, it does have an amnesia feel. It's
They
atmospheric.
found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
There's going to be a dead body here somewhere. Alright, I'll change my stream title because I've been told to change it. Okay, 1 second here. Alright, it's been changed. Let's go for a little swim. La, la, la. Oh, come on. There we go.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
I'm not a hipster. I'm gonna die. It's taken an awfully long time to res me here. What? I didn't die?
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it is, has gone from me. I understand now that it is between the two of us and whatever correspondence could be drawn from the wet rocks.
It is good voice acting, I think. This is actually the wallpaper I was using, was this cave scene. That looks like a neuron. Doesn't that look like a neuron? Any science people in here? Or an axon? Can't remember. Yes, this is not Skyrim. Some stalagmites here. This is kind of cool.
There is no other direction, no other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
That looks like a circuit schematic. Well, as the narrator said, this was a dead end. So, oh wait, there's something up here. Ooh, pretty. I was base jumping before it was cool. Wouldn't this be an awesome vacation spot? It totally would. Well, except for the part about some mysterious illness and all the scary atmospheric stuff, but hey, I can't die, so that's cool. Now, I don't know how this game ends, and I definitely don't want anybody to tell me at this point, but I'm starting to think that this is all in my head, and that this isn't real. This is something that maybe happened to me, or I'm like unconscious. I don't know. That's where I came from, was that little tunnel in the center, and I jumped down into there. My precious. This is totally the type of place Golem would live. Well, the narrator talked about the broken leg before I jumped down into the hole and hurt my femur. So it was like foreshadowing my... And then they talked about
In
the
my
holes.
final dream, I sat at peace with Jakobsen and watched the moon over the Sandford Junction. Goats grazed on the hard shoulder. The world gone to weed and redemption. He showed me his fever scars, and I mine. Between each shoulder, the nascency of flight.
I thought Jakobsen was dead when he got here. That's weird. No, this isn't Slender Man. What was I going to say? And then the boat, he told me about the holes before I even saw them. So it seems like maybe I'm experiencing some events that already happened. I don't know. I have 3 options. I can go that way, or straight. I'm just going to go straight. Straight and up. Whoa. I have more options. Well, what's over here?
I will hold the hand you offered to me, from the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
I think Esther died in a car accident. Whoa. Behold, Damascus. Behold, Damascus is... He said something about Damascus earlier. I don't know what that word is. Yes, that's right. He said she went opaque. This is the crazy tunnel. Clearly. Some serious crazy went on in here. From being a city, away from being a city. And shall be a something keep. I don't know. I wish they made that wall painting more legible. Ooh. I have a feeling this game would be more fun in a different state of mind. If you know what I mean. In an altered state of mind. Tra-la-la. something, I think that's a biblical thing. 22:0. If anybody knows that reference, feel free to post it. Geronimo! Ooh. Is that the M5? Oh, I'm supposed to swim. Well, that's different. You don't have to. Whoa, where am I now? I think it was 22, not 2, but I could be wrong. I'm not really gonna check that link, so it was like 22 and then there was like a 0. Or maybe it was 220. I don't know how that works. Alright, I'm going to the light. There's a tunnel with a light. Oh. Oh, that's a pretty moon. Okay, it looks like somebody camped here, presumably me.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Let's go take a look over here. Let's tempt fate. I didn't know how deep the water was.
Come back.
My one comment so far that I would make about this game is I wish they would move the line along a little faster. There's a lot of walking and looking at pretty scenery, but not enough content. Like I'm waiting for the zombies to come, or something interesting to happen.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman.
What the fuck?
I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm, noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
I actually got happy when I heard there might be zombies. Oh. Okay, another. My roommate's back, unfortunately. You will now hear a lot of annoying sounds. Yeah, exactly. There it is, across the room from me, at its computer. Are you gonna play Dota, Rumi?
Right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you gonna play SimCity?
Right now?
Yeah.
Why?
My roommate bought SimCity. Ha ha. Ha ha. I don't know. He's been able to log in recently. My roommate didn't buy a Titan card. He
There were
has...
chemical stains on the tarmac, the leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been traveling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
I'm not really sure what this guy is talking about. The narrator. I don't really know. Flight from shore here, shore, what? I don't feel like reading that. It's hard to read those letters on the rocks. You should link to your setup, Take. Like, you have a really impressive water cooling system. You should link, like, to your page, your
From here,
specs.
I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
So these are his letters to Esther? The Dear Esther letters. The wife that died on him, or whoever she was, I assume his wife. Did he say she was his wife? I can't remember. He talks too much. And then he put them in the water as some sort of memorial to her. I guess that's romantic. You guys can argue that nerd stuff. Dear Fingers, why you so retarded today? Ooh, there's some text here. On a sudden light from heaven shone around him. Oh, a sudden light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. That was what it said on the rocks, I think. Okay, that one was easier to read. I'm going to go into this water. Here I go. I think I'm going to drown soon. Hi, X. Try refreshing if you're watching this video. It sounded like Bible text. I'm not drowned yet. I'm heading towards the light. 22-0. That was what it said, 22-0 on the other wall. So at least they're biblically consistent. Ooh, more light here. Head to the light. That was good advice, frankly. A light from heaven. I wonder what that light has to do with anything that's going on right now, but can I go around this way? Oh, no. It's the same sentence as Acts 22:0. And the light came from heaven and shone all around him. It's the same sentence. That's what it was. I figured it out already. From Acts 22:0. Shite. I hate when I go to a dead end. I have to go all the way around. Actually, I can't get up there. Can I? Well, it kind of looked like I could have. I should have tried harder. Oh well. Yes, they do. You noticed that too, huh, Hizza? Yeah. Ooh, what's this? A car. Another car. Maybe that's the car accident where his wife died. Let's go into that cave real quick, see what's in there. And I'll come back. You wish, Alva. No, this is not Borderlands 2. Here's another shrine. Is that a radio? Yes. Some drugs. This is where I probably healed my femur and attempted to call for help. Oh, and actually, wait, that's not a radio. That's those electric paddles that defibrillator. That's a defibrillator, I think. I don't know, but it appears to be. Yeah, it's a defibrillator. I kind of couldn't tell until I zoomed in. And remember, there's lag from the video to the chat. Okay, let's see here. I think I was able to restart Jakobsen, frozen Jakobsen. Probably not. That would be cool. And then he walks around, half dead. I came from here. I don't know if I'm supposed to go back or what. Oh, dilemma, dilemma. There were many paths that were unexplored inside the cave, but I dislike backtracking. Oh, come on, let me up. Let me up. Did I go up here already? Probably. Wait, what's this? No, I was up here already. Damn it. I have activated the shift code and I tweeted it on my Twitter. For those of you that need it, it's on there. I tweeted a lot of stuff today. That's good. I tweeted how to get a key and horse for Neverwinter. It's in the beta right now. It's like a new MMO free to play. And the actual game itself is free, completely free. I tweeted something else that was good. Yeah, just check my Twitter. I can't go back, right? No, of course not. That's good. So I was on the right track, being in this zone. Problem is, I have no idea where to go. That's a problem. And actually, people should go to the website, not just put in the codes, because there's some events going on in Borderlands 2 related to St. Patrick's Day, and you have to know where to go to start them. Like, they added quests. So you should go to the actual website where they talk about who and what is doing the events. Fuck. Well, let's go over here this time. My Twitter link is below the video, by the way. It's just... Neverwinter. Here, post my Twitter link, will ya? It's www.twitter.com/LexiW, LEKSIW. And then you can just follow the links to the Neverwinter information from there. There's like multiple links in order to get it, because the post comes with like, in order to get the key, you have to answer a question, and then there's a separate link to get the answers to the questions. It's kind of hard to explain. You'd have to read the post. It's kind of not that simple. And then you have to enter it in a different website. Ooh, wait. Is that a man up there? Do you guys see that? There's somebody up there. That looks like a person, and he's moving. There's a person up there. Shit, oh, fuck. I have to get up there. How do I get up there? I want to get up there. I got so excited, I saw another person. I gotta figure this out. Chicago is cold and wet. It's been raining, and but it hasn't been that cold because it's raining, not snowing. It's like 40-ish, 30s at night. Not bad. It sometimes snows, but doesn't stick. It's like a fluffy snow. Okay, I know this is going to be a dead end. Maybe I missed the road to go up that mountain. I'm stuck again. Follow the shore and climb up. Okay. It looks like I might be able to climb up. That's good. Well, make sure you go food shopping this weekend. See, make sure you have enough food to last you so you don't have to go out in the blizzard.
Who's getting a blizzard now?
Denmark.
Oh, sure. Okay.
He's like, my roommate's like, I don't care, I'm not in Denmark. Oh my God, I think I see where the road goes. Ah, I missed it. I'm really unhappy with myself for missing this road. Oh my God, it's so obvious too. Ah. Because you know what? I went in the water and looked at those stupid paper boats. That was my dumb mistake. I knew I had to kind of head towards that light, but I didn't know how. Alright, maybe I'll meet that guy up on the top of the mountain. If any of you are curious about my roommate, I put up a link called
The
Angry
sound of
Roommate.
torn metal, teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal as I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling from a great height, all my mind as a bypass.
Looks like he was in the car crash where his wife died. I wish I had a Pip-Boy. Below my video, there's a link called Angry Roommate. It's a few of the choice conversations that have transpired between us. If you guys are curious, bored, feel free to take a look at some of those links for entertainment purposes. I just started collecting those like in December. I don't have very many up yet. I'll get more. Okay, music is starting. Creepy music.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
And something, oh, and if he was proceeding on his journey? Okay. Yes, don't leave my stream because who knows how bad it is going to be to get back in. Ah, this is where somebody was standing, right here. I saw a man standing here, looking down upon me. And I noticed, yeah, Twitch did not make your links clickable. That is weird, so you'll have to cut and paste them. They were clickable before when people were posting earlier, but now they are not. More text. To Damascus. That's the Damascus line.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
And he was 3 days without sight. And neither did something Damascus, whatever. I'm not reading that. He did mention syphilis. Syphilis could render you blind. And I believe that's an STD. And it could also render you mad.
There are headlights reflected in these retinas. Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
It's supposed to be like a bunker almost. This guy is very melodramatic. What, Alva? You sound excited. This was where they performed all the gruesome medical experiments. Well, congratulations, UC Merced. Is that University of California?
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jakobsen back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
It looks like a drunk driver may have killed his wife. And by the way, what are you going to study? Taki is sad because none of you have commented on his system profile. He is very sad. What are you going to study, Alvaro? Maybe they're too jealous to comment. We're the first to know. Well, go tell your parents. You can take a break from my stream. You can pause, whatever, turn off your sound and go down there and go talk to your mommy and daddy and go, look at that. Aren't you glad you created me? I'm going to college. Oh, yeah. And if you have any siblings, make them jealous. Alright, I am almost at this radio tower. I haven't looked at your link yet, Kevin. I haven't looked at your link yet, but I will.
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
I assume you live with your parents if you just got into college. They're probably in the same house as him.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
What? I'm about to kill myself? So Donnelly was Esther, Paul was Jakobsen. And now I'm having a slow-mo suicide jump. Oh, no, I can fly. Ooh, he's whispering, Esther, Esther. This is like the ending to Titanic. We're gonna meet together in some ballroom somewhere. And a Celine Dion song will come on. No, just kidding. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, I'm a bird! Look, there was a shadow. I'm a bird. I'm like a seagull or something. Or something like that. A seabird. I could see the shadow of me flying as a bird. I guess this was it, huh?
Come back.
I'm not sure if this is over. Should I be? I don't want to click my, mouse and end this cutscene, but okay. Is this the ending? I don't know. Uh, it's black. I can't. Can anybody tell me if this is the end? Okay, I have a theory about what just happened. But I'm kind of confused why the game ends like that. Like, there's no credits, no... I just hear water and everything's black. Okay. Well, there's the credits right here. Let's look at the credits. Let's see who made this game. I did like it. It was unexpected. The ending was a little abrupt, but it was good. Nigel Carrington was the voice actor. That's a very British name. Very, very British. His name was Nigel Carrington. Valve was involved. They thanked Valve, University of Portsmouth, Jonathan Blow, Jonathan Brown, Ron Carmel, Wojtek Starak, and Martel Wiefwinkel. Source modding community and everyone who supported us. 2007 mod by the Chines Room. So this was based off of a mod. It was the Humanities and Research Center, Arts and Humanities. No, it's not really a game. I didn't know that until I started playing that because I didn't want to, like, you know when you look up too much about a game, you can get spoilers and stuff. I have a theory about this game, and I don't really know what the chemical composition for this is, but there's a chemical called DMT. They call it the spirit molecule. When you die, your brain releases this. It's in everything, in grass, in trees, in every living organism that's carbon-based. Anything that's carbon-based has this. You can find it in everything that's alive. And when you die or experience extreme trauma, your body, being such a beautiful thing, at the moment of your death, releases this chemical into your system. And it trips you the hell out. It relieves all pain, and it gives you this otherworldly experience. It's one of the strongest hallucinogens out there. And it can be manufactured. And I'm thinking that I was having a DMT pre-death trip. Like I had killed myself or died somehow because my wife died. And this is what my brain did to me. I was experiencing hallucinations. And that's what the game is. And I don't know. That's kind of a theory that I have. I don't know if you guys know what DMT is. It's dimethyltryptamine. I'm trying to find the chemical formula for it. Let's see, chemistry. Let's see if it matches the one in the game. Maybe Wikipedia will have it. All right, here, it could, well, here's the Wikipedia page for it. Let me show chat. Let's look this up. All right, there is a discussion about the ending of Dear Esther. Yeah, other people have also said that they think it was the final trip before death, the DMT trip. Other people have said that. Okay, once we get